doorway. Get her on the doorway. So cute. Oh my god. Hit the clip. Hit the clip. Hit the clip. Hit the clip.
He hit it.
Okay, I lied. I lied. You're dead. Okay, now I'm really safe. It worked out.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, how the tables have turned for our old friend, the MCS 880. In a single patch, DICE has taken one of the worst shotguns any of us have ever used in recent memory and made it completely and utterly, well, disgustingly overpowered. And that is why you have to be very careful with shotgun balance in video games, because things like this can happen if you don't really know what you're doing. This shotgun should not be able to one-shot this guy from, let's see, that distance. I mean, that's, what was that, 20 meters, right? And if you're lucky with the pellet spread, you can one-shot this guy from here. That did 60 damage. There it is, what I tell you. So if you get lucky, it can one-shot people from 25 meters, and it's really consistent at 13 meters. What is this guy at? About 16, at 20 meters, you know. So as you can see, it's basically completely stupid, and that's what we're going to talk about after I shout out my channel sponsor. Sponsor of today's video is AIO. AIO is a online matchmaking service that helps you connect with people that you want to play games with. You can select behavioral traits. You can select, oh, I want to play with someone that's competitive. I want to play with someone that's more passive or more team leader-like. And they even host tournaments. They just hosted a tournament for Apex Legends, I believe a $250 one. So if you're a little sweaty Apex boy, maybe you can sign up for AIO with your email for the email list and know when they host tournaments so you can get some free money. Now, thank you to AIO for sponsoring the video. Let's talk about the MCS 880. With the MCS 880, there's one ammo type that shines above all others, and that is the number 4 buckshot. The reason being is the number 4 buckshot has more pellets than all the other ammo types, and it helps with those long-distance one-shot kills that you are seeing right now. You can use the number 1 buckshot, but it has less pellets. It is more accurate, but the amount of pellets is really what matters here. More pellets equals more things doing damage downrange equals more consistent one-shots. I tried Flechette. Unfortunately, Flechette is really trash, and slugs are also trash as well. I know some of you BF3 slug people are really sad right now, but let's be totally honest here. Battlefield 3 slugs were completely brain-dead overpowered, just like this gun is right now. Now, I know what you're probably saying. You're going, oh, Enders is surprised that shotguns are good at close range. I wouldn't consider that to be close range. I wouldn't consider that to be close range to do 80 damage. I mean, that's, can we all agree that that's a pretty insane distance to get one-shotted at? And this is why you have to be very careful with shotgun balance. Like I said at the beginning of this video, the MCS 880 was easily one of the worst pump-action shotguns any of us has ever used in a video game, and in a single update, they have made the MCS 880 incredibly overpowered within 20 to 25 meters. And this is why I hold the opinion that most games probably shouldn't put shotguns in them. And I know that's a very controversial opinion, but my reasoning is most games that aren't like Quake or Counter-Strike, or essentially hyper-competitive spaces where you can really dial in shotgun balance, most of the time shotguns are either useless or they're completely overpowered, and there's almost no in-between. And a flawless example of this is, of course, the Battlefield 2042 situation. With the MCS 880 in the beginning of the game, it was borderline useless, and now in a single patch, just a damage pass, they have made it overpowered. And that is, of course, incredibly easy to do because you need to really dial in the distance shotguns can one-shot you from, or else you risk what you see here. And in my opinion, the best way to balance shotguns is you need to do a lot of testing, a lot of tweaking to the individual damage of each pellet and the spread that the shotgun has both in hipfire and ADS, and then also the fire rate. In my opinion, a lot of these shotguns, especially the 12M in Battlefield 2042, just shoot way too damn fast. There is no reason why you should be able to have a 300 RPM hipfire shotgun. There just isn't. It's completely broken, and honestly, bordering on lazily implemented. Because in my view, if anyone competent got their hands on the 12M or the MCS 880 and actually tested it, I don't really think they'd be in the states that they're in right now. Because let's face it, look at these clips in the background and try to tell me that anyone within 20 to 25 meters isn't at risk of being a free kill, even if I hip fire in their general direction. I think they need to nerf hip fire on shotguns. I think they need to make ADSing with shotguns definitely more prevalent. I don't think I should be able to reliably hip fire one-shot people from the distances that you can in Battlefield 2042. And I also think that one-shot distance should be brought down to about 10 to maybe 15 meters, but certainly no longer than 15 meters, because at a certain point, you have to wonder, where do the other guns matter in the balanced situation? In my view, shotguns are short-range weapons, and they should be treated as super short-range weapons, and past about 15 or 20 meters, they should probably be losing to submachine guns, particularly the high fire rate ones, and maybe to some of the more close-quarter ARs. Now, with that being said, if you land a really well-placed aim down sights headshot with buckshot at about 15 or 20 meters, yeah, I'm totally fine with that doing, 60 to 80 damage, and then you can follow it up with something. But I don't think you should be getting one shot. Because, let's face it, shotguns this strong are only fun for the people that are using them. On the receiving end, the people are not having a good time at all. In fact, they're probably having an awful time. And this really sort of devolves the gameplay, because I don't know about you, but this is everywhere on Redacted right now. And when people start pulling the MCS 880 out, or the 12M out, all at once, the server just gets ruined, and it becomes genuinely unfun. So that's my 2 cents on the MCS 880 that was actually secretly buffed and then later acknowledged on Twitter. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'm sure now that I made this video, the servers will have even more MCS 880, so I guess I can blame myself for that. Oh, man.
Tango down!